How to replace a toilet fill valve. See, this old one here won't even shut off. It keeps running and it's just going out the overflow. First thing you need to do is shut off the water. Next, you want to flush the toilet and hold it until you get out as much water as you can. Because when you remove the old fill valve, the water is going to spill on the floor. If you have a wet vac, you can use that to suck the water out. If not, you can try to put a little container under there, and as you loosen up the nut, you can let the water drain into that. And also another little trick here, you can pop this off. When you're having problems with these, open this, you twist it, you can remove the valve. And there's just a rubber seal in there. Sometimes it gets clogged up with like minerals, and you can clean it up and put it back together, like put it back in here. And you turn it, and that's it. This is where they always leak from when they go bad. That's what you want to do. Get the water out. See, there's still water coming through there. I suspect that the valve on the wall from the plumbing might actually be bad, and it has a slight leak. Makes sense because this house is pretty old, from the 60s. You want to do that, take this hose out. And we got to go under the toilet and disconnect the supply line. The shut-off valve is bad. It has a leak. So it's going to leak all over the floor when I disconnect it. Get some pliers. Put them on the wide grip setting. You have to unscrew this nut that the hose is on, which connects to the fill valve in the toilet, and then this nut here that holds it on, this plastic or vinyl nut, whatever it's made out of. Shouldn't be on here too tight anyways, because it's plastic, it'll break. There's a rubber gasket in there that seals, so once you loosen it a little bit, then you should be able to get it off. And yep, it's leaking. I gotta get a bucket or something. This plastic nut shouldn't be that tight either. Unscrew that. Sometimes you can do it by hand. See, they have these little things on them. Yep, there we go, got it. Let the water drain. Got a pan here to drain the water into. When it gets full, just dump it in the toilet. When you get most of the water drained out, finish unscrewing the nut. This thing just pulls out. Take it and pull it out. Throw it away. Get the new one, put it in the same way. In the hole. Make sure to see where it's white right there, where it formed a seal. Make sure that that's clean, there's no crap there. Put it in the same way the other one was in, pointing like that. And you're going to go underneath and tighten up that nut. Hold it inside the toilet bowl while you do this, so that it stays in the right spot. Just put it on hand tight. You don't need to use any pliers or anything. Doing that is actually gonna break stuff. Put the supply line back on. This you can give it a little snug if you want. Turn the water back on and see if there are any leaks. Let some water go into the tank and then check here. See if there's any water dripping. Looks like we're good. Then we're gonna go back inside the tank. It's hard to see it because of the, let me move the camera. Right here is where you connect this hose to, and then you stick the hose in that hole there. Just push it on there. Might be a little hard to do because it's new. Make sure it goes all the way on. And push it in here. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now turn the water on all the way and let it fill up and flush a couple times to make sure there's no more leaks. And also you're gonna have to adjust this thing here. We'll see how much it fills up. You can do that to use less water or more water. Now that it's stopped, let's flush the toilet and see what happens. I'm going to make sure the toilet flushes.